Bocath one lurker also I think sometime after the upcoming Monday, so tomorrow, Zenless will be getting their new banner which looks to be that singer you helped out at some point.
Singer? Oh, really? Interesting. Not really that curious in her. She's alright, but... Alright, we'll probably just save to the next character. That reminds me, I need to contact sister and make sure she's ready for tomorrow. Gotta make sure everyone's still available tomorrow. Because we might not do it tomorrow, because I haven't... I mistakenly have not contacted sister yet. Or Sky. I assume Sky would be ready, but also that's probably a bad thing to do. Yeah, let's do some more, Star Rail. In a dragon outfit.
One day Boca will have scheduling down like a pro.
One day, one day, one day. As Boca's brain, like, chimes in.
One day.
One day. Good morning, Zero. How you doing? No, you're not new. Stop it. Shut up. Shut your pie hole. Hi, new. I'm tired. Hi, tired. I'm dead.
Boca.
Boca.
Did you notice its nested structure?
Nested structure.
Inside the dreamscape, it's as weird and captivating.
Captivating.
Being in a dream. Within a dream.
Within a dream.
What's tomorrow? If you said it already, I'll say this: I wasn't here for the first 20-ish minutes.
What's tomorrow? It's Zomboid. It's always Zomboid. At least right now it is. Alright, let's do a 10 pull for chat. Warframes are on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Yay! 4-star! Well, it is right now. That doesn't mean it won't change. It might go back to being Warframe Mondays. I feel like Warframe Wednesdays makes more sense, though. We're fine Wednesdays. It makes, like, isn't that kind of like, doesn't it rhyme better?
So do you actually want the header?
Tuesdays is, Lugia. And even then, it's not that long. It's like 4 hours. Depending on, like, if they have to do anything that day. Sometimes earlier. I don't know. Do you think I could use her? Do you think I should get her? I do kind of want her. Just a little bit, you know? You know that we have a lot of long streams during the week.
I mean, all I know is she has a skill that's like Yunli's.
Yunli's. Like, what skill? Is it the tank skill? Is it the... What skill are we talking here? A parry skill? A self-heal AoE? Like, what are we talking about here?
Attack enemy, and it also hits both side enemies if they're there.
Well, her bot does that too. I would assume she has that.
It's good that you're happy for your long stream, but you always forget or don't care enough to understand most of us sleep that late cause we are 6 to 8 hours later than you.
What do you want me to do, Roy? Do you want me to just stop streaming? I could do that. Let me do that. What do you mean, there we go again? This is the first time ever I've done this.
Can't discuss with you, child.
Boca says she can stop streaming funny. Alright, listen here, you little shit. Alright, so... It was only just a dream!
I can't believe it's time for Miss Ting Yoon to leave. I'm not ready to say good...
Why is Himiko's voice actor still gone?
Yeah, we got delayed.
Pay your actors!
Mr. Yang will explain in detail when he gets back. Has the messenger...
You've got to be making millions! Well, yeah.
Long time no see, everyone.
Boka-san asked you a question.
It is EST.
Madame Yukong? I've imagined this moment many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand. But now it seems it was unnecessary. Ting Yoon, I'm here to take you home.
I got her, right? Or did I miss her banner? If I miss her banner, I cry and I want her.
Madame Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Or is her banner not out yet?
Wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
You missed her.
Right.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
Hope you don't get her. I'm allergic. Adios.
Wow, that's toxic.
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for? Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
You're still the same, carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu. Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt. But since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing? Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
Why? You don't want to?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron May, who has
She's
no
a super
ties to
break you and
Xianzhou,
she is
go
better
out of her
Harmony
way to save
TB.
me?
She gives super break just from her being on the field, but
It
if you
seems
have
as
her
if
and
I've
Harmon
become a pawn
Trailblazer on he field at
in
the
someone
same time,
else's
there are
game.
2 triggers of super break.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage of this situation.
Take advantage of the situation? What do you mean?
Right now, the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself. If possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
When Ron Mei visited the Luofu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fantilia did not intend for you to survive. If utilized strategically, this could give the Alliance an element of surprise. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making any decisions, I want to know what you think. If you wish to go home, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can attest to my true intentions. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Is that...
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyuns, each embodying a different aspect of my memories. And one of them hasn't returned to me, because she ventured too far. Until now.
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse. Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience with the sky.
Was gonna comment on the
Back
game
then,
category, but to
you
be
were
fair,
still
just
young
chatting
enough
is
for me to
accurate to this
carry.
gameplay.
You probably
Rude.
still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized, not just by the view, but by a realization. In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the star skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed.
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too, weren't you? In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity. But Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns? If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox, not caught up in this war.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless. So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust, and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
Okay.
Is this place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables, so it shouldn't matter if we add another.
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck. It seems I can be lucky sometimes.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change too.
I don't think you need a bystander in this scenario. Go on ahead.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
I believe you're the kind of person that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. But that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Thank you.
Now then, Mr. 1 Week.
I'm not leaving. No way.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstances.
You don't intend to reveal your true identity to her?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
As you wish.
Shall we go then?
Let's go. Our journey can't begin if I can't take this first step. I didn't expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
It's nice to meet you, miss. May I know your name?
My name is 1 Week. I'm a member of the Nightingale family.
Oh, you're a Dreamweaver. Thank you for all your hard work. You all are the reason the Dreamscape has been able to recover from this crisis.
You're too kind, Miss Robin. You must be very busy. What brings you here to Dream's Edge?
I'm taking a break. I wanted to find a quiet place to relax. Ideally somewhere where I could see the stars. Before I knew it, I'd walked all the way here. I know these stars only exist in the dream, but...
Well, perhaps the dreamscape is not so different from reality. When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there. The glimmering lights we see are merely the images of stars from long ago. So, have we ever truly seen a real sky full of stars?
You're very philosophical, Miss 1 Week. You remind me of someone I know. Do you work nearby?
No. Today is my rest day. There's going to be a show later, so I came early to find a good seat.
A show? Here?
It's somewhere farther away. They say it's a farewell performance. The kind that's better to listen to from afar than watch it performed live.
I see. In that case, the observation deck is a good choice. You can see all of Penacony from here. Distance can make some things appear more beautiful.
Miss Robin, may I stay here with you to gaze at the stars before the show begins?
Of course. You don't have to be so courteous. I should be the one asking. This is Dream's Edge, after all, and the Dreamweavers are its true masters.
Still, these stars are unfamiliar to me. I don't recognize any of them, and it makes me feel uneasy.
What makes you feel this way? Is it because the sky is so far away, or because it's the unknown?
Perhaps it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had any real consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels quieter than before. It makes me wonder what Penacony's future will be like. I just hope it will not negatively affect you, Miss Robin.
You're too kind. I'll be fine. The disaster was unexpected, but because of it, I was able to witness many pasts and think about many futures. My only real regret is that I left some things unsaid.
Did the person you wanted to say them to leave?
Yes. He left in such a hurry that I didn't even get the chance to say goodbye.
Sometimes, what's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words. Maybe he already knows what you wanted to say.
But don't you think we should put in some effort when we want to encourage someone?
If you don't mind me asking, who is it that you wish to encourage?
It's someone who experienced failure recently and is about to embark on a long journey.
There are many such people on Penacony. Failure is
She
like
knows it's
setting
him.
sun to a dream chaser. It's something that happens every day. I believe they all have the willpower to start anew. Especially after receiving a smile.
She knows it's him.
Miss Robin.
But he's different. He's stronger than most ordinary people, but because of it, people have this misconception. They think that when he falls, he will stand back up faster than anyone else.
Are you saying that's not true?
It's not. Because before he stands up again, he will hesitate and agonize for ages over whether that is the right course of action.
She definitely knows it's him.
Failure may be a good thing for someone like that. Being able to reflect on one's actions is a valuable quality to have.
You may be right, but I still hope that he'll never change.
I think she realizes it's him because
Why is that?
we're supposed to believe that because of
I
the
have faith in the person I
alterations and
remember
stuff, she shouldn't be able to know it's him. But I bet
He may
I think
have
she has an idea
wrong
that it's him.
approach when he failed. But I don't think he had the wrong intentions. We once stood together at the same starting line, but now it's his turn to fly for the stars. I believe he'll find the right path, even if he has to do it alone. We don't have to soar into the sky together, because I know we'll reunite one day, up there in the clouds.
I hope so.
Miss 1 week, may I ask a favor? There's a jigsaw here I'd like to finish before I leave. If I have a Dreamweaver's help, maybe I'll be able to fill in the missing pieces.
A dream jigsaw. I see. I'll do my best.
Don't worry if you can't find them. Just think of it as us taking a walk together.
I'm still inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky.
Thank you anyway. I expect the first jigsaw piece will be a part of the starry sky. As for the other piece, I hope it...
It seems we've been blessed with good fortune today.
Is this... It seems familiar.
Another Dreamweaver probably left this behind. It's a habit for this profession. They hope to use these blessings as a foundation for the dreamscape. The second jigsaw piece. Is this a pair of wings or a decoration made of feathers?
Maybe it's somewhere in between the two. It's a pair of broken wings.
We should keep looking.
It's okay. Let's use this one. We have enough. Let's go back.
Why are you playing the Soul Glad song near here? That song does not fit the current area.
It's done. Have a look.
Soon I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize. But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
You still couldn't bear to say goodbye in the end. Maybe I'm stronger than you think. You must try to relax on your long journey.
I knew it! I'm crying, but I knew it!
Brother.
I knew it.
That didn't seem like a perfect goodbye.
It's enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her side for a bit.
Crying.
Why did you do those unnecessary things?
What things?
Those 2 notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you want, but I can't? So anything good happened? I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either.
Live with regret.
We're almost done saying our goodbyes, right?
Yes. We only have one last stop. But before we leave, I have a question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yang. I'm curious. Why did you become a Nameless?
Why the sudden interest?
I always had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help. After spending time with you, I'm even more convinced of this assessment. At this very moment, there are countless worlds above the sky still waiting for the arrival of the Astral Express. Yet you and your companions have chosen to stay here. All for an old friend you never knew, and a notorious fugitive. To trailblaze means to forge ahead. Yet, you stop and spend precious time on people just passing by. All the while you believe this is the natural course of action?
That's not what I think at all. Besides, the watchmaker also made a similar choice.
And because of that, he bid farewell to the Express and never walked among the stars again in his lifetime.
Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if we leave the Express, some trailblazing paths will still continue.
Roy
You can
looks
think of
into
it
future.
this way.
Silverhaired Urson
The
gets
title of
kicked.
Nameless doesn't belong to any one person. Each individual will have their own view of what it means to walk this path and will always try their best, no matter the situation. The goal of my trailblazing is not the unknown world, but every living being who exists under the stars. In my homeland, the name Welt means world. It suggests that each person is a world unto themselves, and that we harbor as many possibilities as the distant stars. The connections I gain on my journey are what is most precious to me. This is my way of the Trailblaze and the reason why I decided to stay here.
Why me?
Like I said before, I left my home in a hurry too. I know how you feel right now. I also know that a person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided to say goodbye to their past, the same way you're doing right here, right now. There was never a third person with us, was there?
I told you he'd find out.
I should have known nothing could escape your keen eyes. Since you already know 1 week's secret, there's no need for me to build up suspense. Let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and take our final bow in this farewell performance.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is still a bold move.
Don't worry, I won't take too much time. I was a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind the curtains from here and believing it to be the morning star guiding me toward the land of the dreams. When I returned here many years later as the head of the Oak family, I finally learned that the light was actually a Stellaron.
Now that you've returned to the stage, what are you planning to do?
Prepare for my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop. Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, they invariably raise their hands, stretching their arms into the emptiness. Much like how babies also stretch their
Geek
arms
spoilers,
into the air
oh
when
no!
they're first born. Humanity flaps their wings twice as they complete their journey. Once when they are born, and once when they die. In order to flap my own wings and soar again. I will say goodbye, here, to the me of yesterday. I really hate this face. My expressions feel so dull and lifeless.
I see. That explains why something always felt off about your appearance. The halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony, it's been missing since the moment we reunited.
It's true that this ring was bestowed upon our people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be thrown away. While I was in the gallery of thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
Why?
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove any chance of being detected by the family. Another reason is to feel pain. A pain like falling from the sky with broken wings that can keep me awake. This is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order, and for the first time
A
in my
halo
life,
is good to play catch with Boka.
enter the sweet
Just throw
dream
it and Boka gets it Bokath one
as
boba.
an ordinary person.
Is that also how Mr. 1 Week came into this world?
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he told you. He was born from an accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with. It was that try not to laugh challenge. Quite embarrassing, to be honest. I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The prank that fragmented Miss Ting-Yun also divided my fragile self into two.
Are you saying that he's a part of you? That's quite surprising given that you two look nothing alike.
You could say he's another possibility of me. I too was once a child, with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those childhood voices grew increasingly faint. Maybe if I had made a small change in my childhood, I would have turned out to be exactly like him. What a pity. Failing to become a better version of yourself. So, my final farewell will be like that of Miss Ting-Yun. I will perform a tuning on myself and return to my complete form. And this also means that 1 week will vanish for good. That's why I said this was the last stop. Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears? No. This is a foregone conclusion. But who's to say there won't be any changes? Maybe deep down, I'm also anticipating this possibility.
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness. I'll be waiting for you in the audience.
Much appreciated. Now, shall we begin? Anticipating this possibility. You've really changed. In the past, you wouldn't have tolerated any noise at all. I'm about to embark on an unknown journey, where it will be impossible to maintain my orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises, much like today. You're not ready at all, are you? I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Penacony, I could no longer control everything. Don't flatter yourself. You can't control anything. But isn't that how it is for most people? My fear of the unknown may be a weakness, but your presence has shown me that surprises aren't always bad. Meeting you has been a great help to me, and I'm glad to have discovered this side of myself. I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person. I truly dislike you. What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite? I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I want to joke around, freely express my thoughts, or openly share my dislike of a person. Or my fondness. I want to tell her that I love all her songs. Then go for it, Sonny. You always talk about locking the bird in the cage, but you're the one who's trapped. Look at yourself. Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing else in your life. If you continue living like a slab of marble, you'll break into pieces when you fall. But I won't become like you. I simply can't. I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness. As for the harmony, my stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths, if what I once doubted, or even opposed,
becomes the force I must rely on in the future, then this time, my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you.
What is this? Leaving your fate entirely up to a coin flip? This isn't like you at all. Did you lose your mind after being run over by the Express? Or were you possessed by that IPC gambler?
Failure is always the best teacher. To save more lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. The best way to achieve this is through personal experience. You see? I'm already starting to make changes. Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the tuning to fate. And see if I can embrace all that I detest. Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living, in their world. But what if you can't do it? Well, that's out of my hands. It will just prove that I'm still the same person. The person who always disappoints his sister. Falling is just another name for flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world to see how it truly is. Then, and with my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my hands toward the sky. On the planet of festivities, whatever identities I once had, they no longer matter. It's not the gods who answer us, but ourselves from the future. I don't have much to say. But, as it's time to part ways, here's one last piece of advice. When telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time. Never mind. Maybe it's better for you not to joke at all. No objections from me. This is so annoying. How did I become so dull? Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself. There will always be people who are sad.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye to my home. Should one desire to leave the stage for good,
One must first step back onto the stage!
As expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Spend freely.
Relax.
This combat needs this is double speed.
echoes of the past need not fade away. Follow me to the stars.
I weep for the departed.
Cha! Cha fall.
Sure, I'll play along. Stand still. Watch your head.
You took the bait. Time for a fight.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
More enemies. Time for a bout. This combat needs optimizing. This is
Double speed. Smack.
Time to say bye. Boom. I weep for the departed.
Bam! Slash! 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 Bam!
I hit the mark. Stand still. Free will, or was it fate? Destiny.
I'll check the effect resistance on silver later, that is if you don't check after this fight.
No dirty tricks. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Stand still. I weep for the departed.
Time has come. Let it be revealed.
Is it inevitable for me?
Time to say bye. Boom. May as well kill them all. Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
This combat needs optimizing. This is
Double speed. Smack.
Dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
I weep for the departed.
Spend freely. Watch your head.
Stand still. Free will, or was it still wrong?
No dirty tricks, all right? Again?
Good times never last. Time to say
Say
bye.
bye. Boom.
Hedge your bets. It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Smack.
Say bye to breathing. I weep for the departed.
Smack.
freely.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a battle.
Stand still.
No dirty tricks, alright? It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Good times. Never time to say
Hey,
bye.
bye. Boom.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely. Watch your head.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
I weep for the departed.
Bam. Bam. This too shall fall.
Hedge your bets. It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Watch your head.
Free will, or was it? Stand still. May as well kill them all. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom. Again.
More enemies.
Relax.
Spend freely. Watch your head.
Another journey begins.
Can I have fun this time?
Stand still.
This combat needs
This double speed. Bam.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Time to say
Say bye. Boom.
Didn't hurt.
Watch your head.
I weep for the departed.
Slam, slam, slam. It too shall fall.
On this 8th day, I grant myself departure.
Well, how should I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. 1 Week?
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now.
Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
What are your plans after leaving Penacony?
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Penacony.
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival, and you've already defeated them. But Mr. Gopherwood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made. My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved. Unfortunately, too much time has passed to verify that. Penacony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One. In the worst-case scenario, if Xipe turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
Well, thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Penacony were driven by the same concern. After all this, the Harmony and the Preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive, and Penacony will become a public space in the cosmos.
Oh no, we're not doing a normal stream time. We have to...
Is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that Penacony needs it.
You and I both strive for a peaceful society, even if our reasons are different. And you've gone even further than
We'll have a long stream tomorrow, though.
If not for our paths, perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Don't sell yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown me mercy in front of the Dream Master. This shared journey is my way of repaying you. After all, you are one of my trailblazing goals.
About that, you've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains one of my lifelong ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by brick. Therefore, I have a request that I hope you'll consider. While I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true Nameless, I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need, more than asceticism, is knowledge. Therefore, after leaving Penacony, would you consider letting me come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
Well, we're getting Sunday as one of our travelers.
So this is why I brought him here. Mr. Sunday wants to join us on the Express. Of course, I can't make that decision alone.
I learned the most valuable lessons from my past opponents. Please, say whatever's on your mind.
He's just traveling with us, not an actual member of the Express crew yet. Your newbie status is untouchable.
I'm gonna start bullying you again, March!
Thank you all for your forgiveness.
March is getting bullied again.
Perhaps I'll find the answer I'm looking for on this journey. And when that day comes...
Have a good night, look on!
farewell.
Love you!
Until then, rest assured
I
that
will send
do
you
my
your
best
money
to fulfill my duty
soon.
as your companion.
Now that our business on Penacony is settled, it's about time we get back on track and prepare for our next warp jump.
God damn it, look on. Booger's cute! Go, go! Go, go!
No, we're still not quite there. Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice. So, you must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves. So-called magic has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved. So, all-seeing presence, I ask you this. What is divinity?
So how much of stream is left? Or are you ending after this?
That'd be a very short stream. I don't think I'll ever have a 2-hour stream if I can help it.
Please stand by, passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
He isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party card arrest. Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday.
Was only asking, not saying you should end.
Your words, not mine.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lushaka. Next, we have Melustanin, the agate world.
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options carefully.
And finally, the most adventurous option, the eternal land, Amphorius.
Planet not recorded in the databank, and a world even Akivilius never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
They suffered an ambush by the Antimatter Legion some time ago. According to the IPC, the enemy was repelled, but Edo Star placed their planet on temporary lockdown.
Amphorius does have something to offer. Unlike the Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphorius, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway, if it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good measure.
Looks like Pom-Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is Amphorius.
I like that they let us know about some of the future content we're getting.
Looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement.
Because you know, once they mention it, we'll never, like, the community will never let them not go to those places.
Tons of pretty pictures this time.
A world yet to be explored by the Trailblaze. No self-respecting nameless would turn that opportunity down. This is Akivilli we're talking about. In the first instance, every one of their stops was a world no human had ever set foot on. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Akivilli, so we don't normally get to venture into a world beyond the knowledge of the Trailblaze. But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the astral charts. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
Aww. Oh, it's a little kid in a candy store. All excited.
I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos. Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of... Then let's go snap some photos as soon as we arrive in Amphorius. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphorius. A very wise decision. Memo Keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before? It's my duty to salvage unknown memories. And the Amphorius that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case. Dazzling, yet out of reach. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass. And that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphorius. Cut through the thick mist and bring the world's memories back to light. I trust you won't disappoint me.
According to the ancient traditions of the Nameless, no bar snacks are provided here.
Rude!
Looks like you've decided on your next stop.
see. Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
Give me snacks right now, Mr. Shush. Else I'm kicking you the fuck out.
Care for a drink? Or perhaps some snacks?
What with the... I'm done with you.
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
There's nothing there. Confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky. Here it is, the isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror, the eternal land, Amphorius. As you can see, Amphorius is surrounded by a mass of
Bokath,
chaotic
one
matter
lurker, you
that
still haven't
conceals
messed
it
with your
from the
room?
outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet. Yet the
I don't know what to do with
caught
it.
a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces. I would even go as far as to say, eons themselves.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now that is hard to fathom.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the remembrance.
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphorius for us. What about the final path?
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path a mystery. I don't know what it is either. Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other two paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the permanence. This white ribbon of light encircling Amphorius might very well be a product of the three interwoven paths. Only when path striders of the Trailblaze enter the center of the vortex will its true nature be revealed.
Wait, I think we might be missing someone.
Do I say this? Do I say it?
If you don't mind, I'll get your room's first few steps done so that you can actually see the table you're supposed to use to customize further. But if you want to do that, I'll just say this: you may need to either find the quest for it or look into the older events tab.
You can do that. I'd probably be too ADHD to find it.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp. Have a heart, will you? Stop scaring me.
Gladly. I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to Asdana. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even Amphorius itself.
I agree. That's likely the case.
Why is she the only one affected?
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell. Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near Amphorius.
It's okay, Himeko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better. Here. Take my camera along. I was planning to take photos when we got there, but looks like you'll have to help me with that now. No, not when my hair's messy. Don't drain the camera's battery now. Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me. Now, don't forget about those photos, okay? I'll be checking the camera.
Gosh damn it, I gotta do a picture taking. Gosh damn it.
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to Amphorius? So we're staying behind to take care of the grown-up stuff.
Someone should be taking care of March 7th, too. I can do that.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Bubbles is precious.
Yes. Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you. Your very own car! The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Amphorius and land you somewhere safe. Oh, no you don't. Only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the Express every which way. Oh. Get going whenever you're ready. Pom-Pom can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries.
Hong's gonna stop me from exploring. Hong, why?
Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1.
Darn it, I was gonna get the slap Don Hung.
Well, that wasn't very nice underscore. What a waste of a perfectly good train cart Bocath 1 Pre 2.
Yeah, true that, true that.
box.
Box.
You smelly.
Face is smelly.
Baka.
Oh, you're Baka.
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 Spatleotap toa ata or boka. Bokath one lurk a nice big ball. Now where are the people? Sus.
War armor.
Right on time. Catch up. Yes, you. Right on time. Let them get messed up. Dreams do come true. Hedge your bets. The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
It's on me.
Melt! Shivering mountains!
Watch your head.
Like fireflies, I'm so everything.
There's the ashes!
Boka Ari lead.
Stay in step. Let's improvise. Attack detected. Set the scene complete. Yes, you.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it off!
Right on time.
Watch your head. Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Melt. Descend to earth. Strike. The mood is set. Just let the show begin. Melt. Mountains fall. Take your positions. What are you made of?
Switching to phone calls, Mama Fox made dinner.
Look out! You've got something interesting.
I bear no harm. I just want everyone to be safe. Roaming around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those soldiers are minions of the Strife Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet. If you continue brandishing your weapons, you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire. Their looming blades will come down on the heads of the innocent.
So you telling me when I use TTS I can snitch to Mama Fox that Arya's lewd?
It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you. I could be putting myself in harm's way for all I know. I'd be unwise not to take precautions. So, care to share the reason for dropping in on us? Visitors from above?
Fine on, look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble? You even ruined his weapon! Now you've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers. Let's all simmer down and cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated. Snowy's just worried you're baddies from above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort. Oh, right, you don't know us yet. We are Treeby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
All right, if you say so, Treeby. I apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. Put me on high alert. Not from above the sky, but beyond it.
Wow, that's something else altogether. You're lucky you met us, then.
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you, but the same can't be said for others. Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand.
I already know I'm going to get farmed in this update, guys, because I like Greek mythology, and this seems to be Greek mythology based.
To the holy city, Akima. They're the reason I had to.
I already want the girl,
sure you were not here with ill intent.
and I kind of want the guy.
I wanted you to put away your weapons.
He feels like he's Hercules.
Were to occur, they would have no way of protecting themselves. I'm Finan, from Ides Elysiae. Sorry if I offended you just
Yep, it's Greek. Elysiae.
Baseball.
I want to say something, but that would be evil.
Marvel of a weapon. Sorry, but why don't you tell me your name in return for your weapon? Friction really does spark friendships, huh?
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
I'm loving Tribby! Me. For real, for real.
Let's do a couple of drinks again.
I have a feeling that Don Hung's getting an alternate in this area. That or Welt will. Although Himiko already wears a very Elysian type robe, so it might be her. I hope we get like some kind of Pantheon outfit, like some kind of like Greek warrior, you know?
Boca. Boala. Books.
Virtus!
Backer.
You acted on your own to ask the Chrysosairs for
That
help?
girl 5-star you
Bring
already
us into
know
their
about. I
so-called
heard she's the
holy
one who made
city, no
Heimko's
less.
dress.
We are priests of Yanis,
Granny.
born as footless birds. How could we possibly
Cute dragon.
endure being confined to one place?
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere
Small-chest
safe
woman.
and to be able to sleep soundly.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming. I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the gate of infinity.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysos heir. But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysos heir. These two with you are...
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the Holy City. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Final. What was that just now?
It's an honor you remember me, Phynon. We are priests from Yanisopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived here. A few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akima, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift. Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Virtus, right now, we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies, and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable to all kinds of danger. My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus? Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have. You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest. Go quickly and come back safe.
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions, don't you? As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another. Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part. Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around. Alright, silence please! We are about to summon a miracle. We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter Talantin, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past. We summon thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory. Once again stir the ripples of past reverie.
How is that possible? Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Stop panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
Amazing, isn't it? Now that we're here, we can speak in peace. Huh? But why does it feel a little too quiet? Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat. The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must help Mr. Noldis. Right on time. You both have impressive fighting skills.
You may want to skip the hurter. That is if you want that Greek girl.
Is she coming next?
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Rhythm get messed up. Dreams do come true.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Taking the self, not the sword. Melt!
Join the battle.
Like fire until everything
Burn to ashes!
Mountains fall!
Oh, thank you. The three of you saved our lives.
Mr. Noldis, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
Not sure, but just make sure to pull when you really want the person instead of just because.
True.
Sir, we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the Holy City, is but a god from a foreign land. But we swear to you, in the name of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity, that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Don't you remember, Noldis? Our name is Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest? Why do you look like a child? Oh, no. To think that I, a mere tribal priest, dare lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous. Please, forgive my transgressions.
Noldis, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikodor's spear.
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey. High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Ah, Mr. Noldis. I'm glad you're all right.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods, but it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysoceres.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet, so let's all rest where it's safe for a while. Of course. Please, come this way. I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. It's a gift from the three Titans of Fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool. You can simply use at will.
The prophetic deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins. Just as the word implies, it's the time of strife before the world meets its end. To be precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end. The ancient gods of Emphorius, once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes. I'm sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends? There's a ballad that's been passed down in Emphorius since ancient times. Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands. And 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kefali, all-knowing father of stature so tall, with light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Huh?
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone!
These large, mild-mannered creatures are called dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the Holy City. Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight.
I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps. When the Earth Titan blessed these creatures, it said they also stuffed their ill tempers into these humps.
See? Easy, wasn't it?
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty, and we've made a spectacle of ourselves.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times. Looking back now, I admit I was too stubborn. Perhaps you really can save Amphorius from its doom, just like how the four of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith much either. That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering. It's also the reason for the Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there. Is everyone properly seated? Then we're off! Next stop!
Just let the show begin!
Melt! See through clouds! Right on time!
Watch your head!
Yes, you!
Banging step! Let's improvise!
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
In position.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or
Maybe I'll take it all.
What are you made of? Strike! Right on time.
Watch your head.
Like fun till everything burns to ashes!
The mood is set. Just let the show begin!
Fight to live! Right on time.
Dreams do come true!
Strength mountains!
I hit the mark.
Yes, you!
Watch your head.
Sliced. Sliced in half.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land? Please, I beg of you, save Akima. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere. Thank you, thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
Quick question, doing my weeklies in WF or sleep before work, what better?
Sleep. Stream's about over, Roy.
The main road's been blocked off.
Freebie?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon the Oryx! Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past
But my
reverie.
Wickly's Bocath 1 Cree 2.
It's you two. I'm sorry we got you involved again. I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like
You
this.
can do weeklies tomorrow, Roy.
They and Kefali have always been mortal enemies, but now they've gone mad like a vicious beast.
You asked me and I answered. Go sleep.
You have my gratitude. Thankfully, Akuma is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
Mr. Noldus and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
I don't doubt your skills, but... Very well, but please remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs, their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Oh, Kefali, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and
No. It's very safe here.
The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kefali will shine upon all.
Watch. No one will die.
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Yanis, faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse. To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
Yes, you!
Oh.
Descend to earth! Right on time!
Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Bam!
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Spend freely.
Stand in position.
The self, not the sword.
Joining the battle.
Stay in step.
Bodies everywhere. How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
Snowy! We're back. We are Trian. We are Trinan. We are Treevy. Wait. No. Now is not the time for introductions. Snowy, D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever. From the skies to the city. Hurry up and assist him.
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
Don't worry. With us here, we can just use the Century Gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Emporius. Wouldn't that be Akuma? Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just send them to somewhere safe.
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars of Akuma. Therefore, they can definitely be trusted. Well, let's keep on moving then.
Intercepting sword technique.
Firefly Type 4. Activate.
Lead through cloud.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Like fire until everything
Where's the ashes?
This is more than a battle.
Set to the sea. Okay.
Take your positions.
Fight to land.
Stay
the enemies on the main road and leave the rest to the Holy City's guards. They're all trained and experienced elites.
Intercepting sword technique.
Firefly Type 4. Activate.
Descent to earth.
The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
Lead through clouds.
Watch your head. Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
I hit the mark.
Initiate cleanup. Detonate.
Within yourself, not the sword. Strike. Yes, you. Like fun, so everything burns.
To ashes!
Firefly Type 4 enters set to the sea.
Wait! Yeah, right. Y'all got where are you rating me? God damn it.
Let's improvise.
It's supposed to be ending soon.
Freely.
God damn it.
Just
Pull the opera!
let the show begin.
Frick you. Hi, go!
This is more than a battle. Right on time.
Dreams do come true.
I hit the mark.
Firefly, fight to land.
God damn it, wow!
Victory is hard won.
Okay, it's cute. Go! Go!
Lord Finan! You're finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's surrounded by enemies!
What? Cartonis! Hang in there!
Can you shout them out? I'm on mobile and eating with Mama Fox Stilbo Cat 1 heart. Please and thank you.
God damn it, Will. Booger is cute. Go!
Quit messing around. You know who we're dealing with.
Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver.
Oh, he's Hercules.
Mere child's play. A true fight between us would shatter them with the aftershocks alone. Who are you?
Enough, Mike. Are you trying to destroy the Holy City?
I hit the mark. It's on me.
What are you made of? Like until everything
Burns to ashes! God damn it! God damn it, Will. Booger is cute! Go!
strike. Melt. This is mountains fall. Yes, you.
Watch your head.
Firefly set to the sea. Away. Descend to earth.
Hedge your bets.
Stay in.
Cartonis!
Ah, yeah, go.
Fine on.
I'm glad that you're okay. As for you, Mighty, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
Don't evade the question. Aglaya told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders. The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance in mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Akamans have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing. You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you. As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guests, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Enough! The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the offense, the Mad King is. and
Boca,
must
what's
be
for dinner?
stopped
Fox adjust
by
hair.
the
I didn't have
Chrysos
dinner today.
heirs.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Glaya told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead. Deliver.
I don't
Me
need
vivid
you
cool.
to tell me that.
You. What's your name?
I'll beat you up, Snuckle.
Is that not also strange?
Well, that's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses,
Fox
but
adjust
still
hair.
imperfect mortals at their core.
What? To give it a flash, Snuckle.
Intercepting sword technique.
What a mess. Yes, Treeby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now our backup is here.
Lord Finon, and the two guests, welcome to Akama.
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Casterus?
Oh, I want her.
Ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon, Akama needs you.
Well, if the mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikador's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me and kindly keep 5 paces distance. In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise. I am the shadow of death. There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
The scent of blood. Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akama. Chrysos heirs. What cowards. We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if
if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
Come to arms.
I just remembered something. I'm going to be hyper picky on the incoming 5 stars course. Star Rail did show a particularly familiar character, but I'm not sure when they will be coming out, so I'm going to stock up till she arrives.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Time to test our rapport. Let's improvise.
Hedge your bets. It's on me. No dirty tricks. Watch your head.
Yes, you!
Calibrating.
Right on time.
Take your positions.
The dice have been bust.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Join the battle. Attack.
I'm so everything burns to ashes! Fight to live! What are you made of? Yes, you!
Watch your head.
Maybe she'll take it all. Vocab 1. Wow.
This is more than a battle. Set the scene aflame!
Stay in step.
Spend freely.
Within the self, not the sword. Melt! Recalibrating! Severing mountains! Right on time. Firefly fight to live!
Take your positions.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Melt!
Watch your head.
Descend to earth!
Stand in position.
Yes, you!
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Hedge your bets.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
The dice have
Maybe
been
I'll take it
cast.
all.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Take it all.
Watch your head.
Join the battle.
Melt!
Detonate.
Leap through clouds!
Take your positions.
It's on me.
Melt! Descend to earth!
As you wish.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Castris, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but
There is no need for war.
Also, didn't this guy have a baseball bat like the MC?
And the only living things in the vicinity are the
No,
few
he stole my baseball bat.
As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castris.
Then, could you all quietly leave?
Memorial Palace, the Lance of Fury, Nikador. They're all there in the distance. That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving
Derby 1, Derby 2.
in a gale.
The what?
My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my
What are
weapon
you guys talking
clattered to
about?
the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You too, if you wish to retreat. Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers. Trailblazing. What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses. But there's no
Vodka
need
doesn't
to
play
further
spooky
confirm your
games,
resolve.
right?
We shall
Fox
soon
alert.
cross swords with the
No,
embodiment
I
of
don't like
strife,
to, but I will
and
be
yet
playing
race
one
against
soon.
it going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphorius. Stand with me and become heroes!
Give it powers.
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nikador's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict. Stay strong. Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. For doing so might actually keep you alive.
Look, guys, it's Azir. Hi, Azir.
They look different from what I remember. Weaker. More distorted.
Melt!
Time to test our rapport. Dreams do come true.
Mountains fall!
Hedge your bets. It's on me. The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Join the battle.
Until everything burns to ashes! Sets the sea ablaze! Right on time. Recalibrating. This is more than a battle.
Impures, but how long has it been since you said that you will be ending soon?
The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
Forever.
Lead through clouds!
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Spend freely. No dirty tricks. Watch your head.
Yes, you! Firefly! Right on time.
Watch your head.
Descend to earth!
Dreams do come true.
Sure, bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Set in position.
Yes, you!
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
I see. After I check in with a few things I may sleep before you. I actually want to get a bit more rest than usual tonight.
Hedge your bets.
Okay. We'll probably end after this boss fight.
Right on time. Yes, you!
Joining the battle. Attack!
It's on me. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
I'm so everything.
Burst to ashes!
Set to the sea, go play!
Watch your head.
Cast aside all distracting thoughts. To me, I shall withstand their wrath.
Sure, I'll play.
Descend to earth! This is more fight to land!
No dirty tricks.
Right on time.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Shivering mountains!
Dreams do come true.
Hedge your bet.
Within the self,
The
not the
dice have
soul.
bust. Or maybe
You'll take it all!
Strike!
Watch your head.
Yes, you! Right on time.
Joining the battle.
Lead through clouds!
Even gods can bleed. I shall extinguish your core flame, Titan!
Yes, you!
Watch your head.
Right on time. Yes, you!
Watch your head.
Descend to earth!
Stay in step. The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Set in position. Detonate.
Within the self, not the soul. Strike! Melt! Lead through clouds!
Dreams do come true.
Sure, I'll play.
Right on time.
Watch your head.
Calibrating.
Yes, you!
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Melt! Descend to earth!
Attack detected.
Watch your head.
Right on time.
The dice have been bust.
Or maybe I'll take it all!
Like fireflies. I'm so everything.
Burns to ashes!
Spend freely.
What are you? Yes, you!
Watch your head.
Lead through clouds!
is not the true Nikador, just one of his many godly forms. The core flame isn't here. New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphorius. While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as... Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips. Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
Let me be wholesome. Let me be a heartwarming gal.
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trianne followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Akima of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphorius to our allies. However, given that Akima has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
Why does it say hardworking? It's supposed to be heartwarming. Yukin, why do you misquote me sometimes?
I owe you my hospitality.
Heartwarming, not hardworking. I'm already hardworking, at least I think I am.
Begin. Beacon of the... No problem.
I'll remove it. I'm guessing you want to add the actual quote right now.
What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause.
You don't want me to just edit it?
Let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will
I can edit it right here.
Lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
Alright, okay, there you go. I fixed it for you. I like this update.
Every star is a miracle.
Alright. I think we're gonna end here. Because I'm actually getting really tired. I'm about to fall asleep again.
Bok, the new rule for pulling for a 5-star for me is, if it's an attack type they need to be able to end their trial in less than 3 turns, but if they're a support they need to either all heal or all buff. If the 5-star can't fulfill these then it's a pass for me at least.
I see that. Thank you all for coming, thank you all for Malagers and Towers, thank you all for noising here. You make me so very wonderful and happy, and remember, Book is always cheering for you. Yeah. Consume the winner!
By Cutest Dragon Typhus Stream.
It was stream and swim.
Now I am asleep.
I like that more people are playing Zomboid, because I've gotten kind of interested in Zomboid recently. She's playing in our week this week. Let's just read Yumi.
You saw is 278.
Oh my god, her laugh is infectious.
Redeems box.
Too big to have a cup
Pasta
size.
checks,
Too big to have a cup size.
You're Pollies. What do you mean? This is the cute. I'm not cute. Dangerous. Yeah. So like I like you guys or anything back.
Let's make it a micrometer.
Smoke
okay, a
rumba.
micrometer doesn't work. Nanometer doesn't work. Okay.